Saturday evening. Hope you are doing well. Well, I'm Reba, and I want to talk to you today about how you can um, save and spend at the same time. You can save and spend money at the same time. Now, I've been sharing with you all about how I was able to get my $1,000 emergency fund started. And the way that I got mine started, and this is how I jumped it off, is I sold my 97 Dodge Caravan that had over 400,000 miles. That's how I like really jump started. I had put back, 20, $50 here and there or whatever. But when I made a decision to start saving for a rainy day, I sold my van. And you can just check out the way that it looks on my thumbnail when you first open up this video. Y'all, that van had so much rust. I'm telling you, it was a rust bucket, but it was my rust bucket. But I had gotten so, um, you know, I think just used to seeing it there in front of my house. But I know my neighbors. I know they didn't like it. I know we didn't. We don't live in a multi-million-dollar neighborhood, but our neighborhood is comfortable. All the neighbors were helpful to each other. They're kind to each other, and so I mean, it's clean. We have nice homes in this neighborhood, so having that rust bucket in the front of the house, it wasn't a good look, you guys. But anyway, that's how I jumped off saving my first $1,000 emergency fund. But today I want to talk to you all about saving and spending at the same time. You can save and spend money at the same time. One of the things I want to talk to you guys about is how I go to Kroger's. And when I go to Kroger, um, when I go, I have already um, gone through their digital coupons for the week to see what I need, to see what we may be out of. So I've already, you shouldn't go to the grocery store anyway without some type of list, some type of, you know, uh, something written down so you won't be in there just lollygagging, spending more money than you need to spend. Because y'all know that we'll do that. If we are not, hello, if we are not careful, we'll pick up things that we know we're not going to cook, that our family may or may not really eat. I mean, so you want to be intentional. I mean, super intentional when you go to the grocery store. Now, you all, this is a way to help you save um, $1,000 for your emergency fund.
Me.
Okay, I'm doing a video.
Okay.
I'll see you in a minute.
Okay.
Anyway, y'all look, when I'm in my quiet time in my car, my nieces will come to my door and ask a question or tell me something or show me something. But anyway, we're talking about saving and spending at the same time. You want to be intentional when you go, whether you're going to the grocery store or whether you're going to Walmart or wherever you're going. If you're working on a goal to have a certain amount of money put in your emergency fund. Now, we're talking about just money set aside that you can grab real quick in case you have an emergency, like your tire blow. Um, uh, you need to get gas and give somebody a ride across, that might be in the next town. Whatever your emergency is, your hot water heater goes out. Um, everybody's emergency is different. And so it's harder, so much harder if you don't have something. You may not have all of what you need for your emergency, but if you have something that you can start with, it will be so much more helpful for you if you have something you can put your hands on. Now, I'm not talking about your regular savings or your bill money. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just a little money set aside for an emergency. And so, as you're building that, now once you get to 1,000, if you want to go more than that, some people have an emergency fund built up uh, as much as 6 months of their income. Now, I don't have that much, but everybody's emergency fund is different. But it's important that we at least have that to just grab in case of emergency. Um, And so we're talking about saving and spending at the same time. So when I go to Kroger's, I'm going to go with a list. I'm also going to look at their digital coupons before I go to the store. Because if you jot down what you know is on sale with the digital coupons, when you go to the register, all you have to do is ask the cashier if they would please scan the digital coupon uh, ticket for you, and they'll do that. But now you have to be careful because sometimes it's they only have certain things on okay. Um, there sometimes when they scan that digital, it's only so many items. It's not all the items that's on digital. So you want to make sure that you know what you're getting that's a digital coupon. And you guys listen, those digital coupons are very, very helpful because, like, if you have grapes that's like $3.99 a pound, with the digital coupon, you can get them a lot of times for like $1.99 a pound. But just that's one thing that you can do is when you get ready to go to the store, make sure that you go with intentions of getting what you know you need, what you're gonna use or cook if you're going to the grocery store. Be intentional, and you can shop. You can spend money, and you're gonna save money because you're gonna be using digital coupons. Now, some people, oh, let me tell you, they are couponing. I mean, serious couponers, and they save a whole lot of money. They get to shop and they get to save money. So if you have a system by how you coordinate your shopping trips, you are going to be able to save so much money rather than you going blindly in the store and just thinking of something while you're shopping. Because what we do, if we do that, is we do pick up things that we don't need or whatever. Another thing is this, they say don't go to the grocery store when you're hungry, and that's true because you will pick up a little bit of everything. But the other thing is this, if you have a wardrobe and your wardrobe is nice, sometimes it's just a matter of instead of you shopping for a whole suit, you might just want to go get you a scarf, just get you a nice scarf, and that'll make that suit pop. It doesn't mean that you don't get to shop at all, but you want to shop with good intentions. So make sure that when you are going out, it's okay to spend money and buy things that you need or that are going to use if you're going to go to somewhere special and you want a real nice outfit. It's okay to do that, but you can shop with intentions because as you're shopping, you're going to think about, am I going to wear that again? Or am I going to get it just for this one occasion, and it's going to sit in my closet. If it's something that's going to just sit in your closet, no, 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 no. You can use what you already have and just enhance what you already have. Like I say, you can use a scarf or you can use a pen. Um, and so um, it's good that when you know you have a goal of saving money, it's easier, much easier to just go ahead and shop because you're going to shop with intention. That's what you're going to do. So, the other thing that I wanted to share with you guys today is this. As you're saving your uh, money for your emergency fund, make sure that someone else knows where your emergency fund is. Um, because say if you're out of town and someone in your family has an emergency and you know you've already let them know this is our emergency fund and it's a dire emergency and they can't get in touch with you, then if they know where it is, they can get it and the emergency would be taken care of. But so many of us have such a private life that we don't want anybody to know anything about anything dealing with our finances. And that's okay because some people, you really just can't trust. But when you're saving for an emergency fund, if at all possible, you may want to think about letting someone know where your emergency fund is. And so, as you're saving for your emergency fund, you want to also be very clear with yourself what you're working on. Because sometimes we'll get our emergency fund journey mixed up. And so, you do want to make sure that you keep your emergency fund separate. What you doing? I'm on video. Oh. I'm videoing. See what I mean? Anyway, you do want to make sure that you keep your emergency fund separate from your bill money and your other money because it's so easy to get it mixed up. Oh, I'll just take $5 here and I'll put it back. We don't always put it back. If it's an emergency, leave it there for an emergency. I know y'all see I'm sweating and everything. I'm sweating because I went to what's called a crafters table event, and I made y'all look. I made a raised garden out of wood. Like we crafted a raised garden out of wood today. All ladies. It's all ladies. It's an event. It's like a club, and my daughter belongs to it, and she invited me today to come go with her to this crafters table activity event today, and I made a raised garden, and I can't wait to decide what vegetables, or we're thinking about even putting flowers in it. But y'all, it is super cute. It is so cute. Now that's gonna save me some money too, because I love fresh vegetables and fruit. But we're talking about saving and spending. You can do it at the same time as long as you are intentional about what you're doing. Make sure that you're taking advantage of the coupons and the deals of things that you really, really need, use, um, because sometimes we get deals and we don't even need it. I know you do it. Well, I don't know if you do it, but I've done that before. But I'm getting better. I'm being more intentional. Just because it's on sale doesn't mean it's a bargain if you're not going to use it. And if you're saving for your emergency fund, I know we all love our families, we all love our grandkids and everything, but if you have a goal that you're working on, sometimes you have to say no to some things, to some people, because you're working on a goal for yourself. But I'm telling you, I wanted to share with you today that you can spend some money and save some money. as long as you are being intentional and taking advantage of the deals that you really need or your family needs. You need them to cook. You have a special event. um, Take advantage of the deals. Some people, oh, I wouldn't shop here, I wouldn't shop there. Everybody has their own prerogative where they want to shop. For me, I like Kroger's. Their food is generally fresh. Well, it's always fresh that I know of. That food that I've gotten has been fresh. But I also like to shop at Aldi's. I like to shop at Aldi's. I like to shop at farmers market. You know, you can get fresh fruit at farmers market. But you guys, be intentional when you're shopping. If you're gonna save, but also shop with intention. Be intentional when you go shopping, because that's how you get to shop while you're saving, is to shop with intention. Shop making sure that you're picking up things that you're actually going to use, and not something that you're going to use. Ooh, one of these days I might. No, 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 no. If you're not going to use it currently and you're working on a goal, then that's a waste of money. It's just a waste. But again, I am super thankful for just having another opportunity to start, because this is not my first time actually getting my emergency fund started, but this is the longest that I've been able to keep it. Why? Because I'm being intentional when I'm shopping. And yes, I shop while I'm saving money. I am being intentional while I shop, and I'm being intentional with putting money to the side in case of emergencies. Because one of these days, y'all, you know it and I know it. We all gonna have some type of emergency. So let's just continue to shop smart and save smart, because you can shop and save at the same time as long as you're being intentional. So, hello, 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 you guys. Thank you so much for jumping on my channel. And this is Reba Johnson, and I am navigating life. And right now, I am on a series about putting money back as an emergency fund for a rainy day, because sooner or later, we're all going to have something that happens, and we'll need to be able to get to some money right quick. Oh, I love y'all's comments. Y'all keep them coming. I just appreciate y'all for jumping on. So if this is your first time, make sure that you like and subscribe and speak to me when you come on. And I will talk to you again later. I'm getting ready to go in here and see what these people want. I'm sitting in my car, minding my own business. Anyway, don't forget, you can shop and save at the same time, as long as you're being intentional while you shop. All right. Y'all have a good rest of your Saturday. Oh, last night, let me tell you this real quick. Last night, one of my grandsons, now I got 6 grandkids. I have 5 grandsons and 1 granddaughter. But my grandson plays baseball. The second oldest plays baseball. Y'all, he was a go-getter last night. I mean, he got on base a couple times. He made 2 runs. He caught a ball outfield. I mean, he was on fire. And they won their game 11-1. And I just am so proud of him. He makes straight A's. He sings. He's a good artist. He dances. Um, he's just does all kind of things. But he's also very kind. He's kind to elderly people. And you want those kind of kids as grandkids. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. It didn't have anything to do with my video, but I'm just so proud of my grandson. All right. Y'all have a good rest of your Saturday.